What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna show you something really quick. So I've been vlogging all day, but I think this is gonna go up as a separate video than the vlog. Sorry. It's really cold. We're gonna come out to my garage because I was searching the internet, trying to figure out what to do for my car. There's like nothing wrong with it, but I want to put a stereo in it. Now here's my car by the way. It's a Volvo 2005 S40 T5. So the car itself, there's like nothing wrong with it. It's not like I broke anything or, I did actually, my alternator did go out a few days ago, like last week, but we did get that fixed. But what I was gonna talk to you guys about was actually installing a stereo in here. It's echoey. So if you own this car, you know about the head unit that comes into this thing right here. Mine's going out a little bit up here in the corner. You can see that. So we were able to put a sub in here, which it sounds good. I mean, it bumps. But we wanted to redo the whole system. And I'm actually getting it redone. That's what I'm here to talk to you guys about. Because when I first got the car, I thought there was no way that you'd be able to redo the system in it, because this head unit, the stock one, that has to stay in here because it runs the AC, the climate control, it runs everything like that in the car, so you can't actually take that out of the car. The door speakers in here, they're not bad stock, but I mean, they're not aftermarket. So I'm trying to get some aftermarket door speakers in it. So basically what we did with the sub was, there's a stock amp in the car. All of the Volvos, all of this model at least, they come with an amp in it. And the amp is actually, if you can see it, I can't see it because it's under the carpet, but it's actually in the trunk to the right. Once you open the trunk, it's on the left-hand side behind the carpet. And you have to run through that amp if you use that head unit, because it's the only way to give it enough power, because the head unit doesn't supply enough power. But what we were able to do to get the sub in, we ran from the head unit to the stock amp. Then from the stock amp, we tapped into it and we put our own amp in. It's a 500 watt single channel, 2 ohm amp to my sub. So that's how we managed to get a sub in here, without having to, use a processor and stuff like that in order to play my own music off my phone, because if you notice, there's no aux. There's no auxiliary input into the stereo. So in order to do that, we had to install an FM mod. So what we did was we installed a wired FM mod. And it sounds okay. I mean, I like it most days. But with an FM mod, it's the connection is not as good as it would be even with an aux. Definitely not as good as it would be with a Lightning USB port. There's the static. If you turn off the car with the FM mod, it creates static, but that's besides the point. So it gets the job done. Here's my install. That's the bass knob. Is how you turn on and off the FM mod. So basically what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna have this done to the car next week. We basically have to bypass all the stock. We're gonna replace the door speakers. We're gonna have to do components in the fronts and the back, because there are tweeters in the back right above the door handle. Let me show you. Because there's tweeters in the front, right on the A-pillar of the car. But right here, that's a tweeter. So we're gonna have two components in the front and the back. But essentially what we're gonna have to do is bypass everything stock and completely rebuild a new system from the ground up in the car. So you essentially gonna have two head units. You're gonna have the stock one that has to stay in here, has to stay somewhere in the car, has to stay connected. That you walk through the waterfall unit. The wiring, I've took it apart myself. The wiring's all back there, but you can relocate it. So basically I'm gonna have two options. I'm gonna either move the stock one somewhere else and rewire it to go somewhere else, or I'm gonna have to put the new one in somewhere else, and I don't know where to put it. I'll make that decision closer when we go drop the car off. But yeah, so we're gonna run through that. We're gonna bypass the stock amp. I'm actually gonna take out my amp that I have in here now for a 5-channel amp. So I'll be able to run speakers and a sub off of it. So yeah, I think that's everything. If you have other questions, you can comment down below. This was basically just an informational video. Aside from what you normally see on my channel, this is just an informational video on, because I know when I first got my car and I was looking for stereos and how somebody got it done, I couldn't find anything. So I figured I would help you guys out and upload one. But yeah, I'm gonna actually be vlogging the whole process when I do my car. I'll vlog the day I run it up to the shop. They'll have it for about 3 days, and then I'll vlog when I go pick it up again, let you guys know how it turned out. I'm hoping it turns out good. I think it will. But yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know. So that's all I have. Again, if you have comments or questions, you can comment down below if what I said didn't make sense to you. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys on another video. Thanks for watching, and feel free to like and subscribe.